And there we are. Hello and welcome. Hello. Welcome to my page. I am Tammy Neff, and you are joining me here on Tammy Loves Vintage. I was just thinking, what if they don't join me? But you won't see this if you don't join me. So I'm sure you're joining me, even if just for a second. Hello and welcome in. I am, did I just say that? Tammy Neff with Tammy Loves Vintage. And you're here on my page. Oh my gosh. I always hate the beginnings. They're always such a mess. So if you see, there's a red button right there that says live if you're on right now, and that means I'm live and you can talk to me and say hey, just like Linda did. Good morning, friend. And if there's nothing red, no anything up here at all, nothing, then that means hey Shelly, hi Sherry, that means hi Joe, that you're watching the replay and I've already finished all of this stuff, but you're welcome to still say hello and I will still get your message and I'll still say hello to you too. So here we go. Good morning, Dee Dee. Hi, Mary. Hi, you guys. So I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. And, you know, I didn't take a cart because I wanted an 8-inch puffy heart. Let's see. So Monday night at 5 o'clock here on my page, I have I'm in a group with the Crafty Creators community. It's CCC if you want to join the group. It's a big group. And I'm on at 5 Eastern. And I was going to make over this heart. And I think you're really going to love it. I did send a telegram, Linda. Yes, ma'am. And I sent a text as well. And I drove all the way to Hobby Lobby. We're like a half hour from there. They didn't have any left. I looked in the wood heart section, like thinking bowl filler maybe. I looked in the baby section. I looked in the wedding section. I couldn't find any kind of a puffy heart. I even asked 2 different workers there. So I was desperate. So I came home. I ordered one on Amazon. It's supposed to be here Monday by 10 p.m. So we're living on the edge here. And if it doesn't come in, I'm going to decorate this one. If it does, then we'll do the bigger one. So anywho, of course, I didn't get a cart because all I needed was a heart. Well, arms full. Arms full. That's when you find the best stuff, when you don't have a cart, right? So anyway, I'm going to show you some of the things that I found. I think I put some of it away already, but here, oh shoot. Darn it. Shoot. There's one more thing I wanted to show you and it's outside. I just sprayed it. Oh well, maybe Randy will come in. He's out there messing around. Okay, so hi Jeannie, hi Stephanie, good morning Penny, hey Debbie, hi you guys, hi Lynn and Cindy and Janet, yes, hi you guys. So I picked up some carrots. These were not with the Easter yet, but they were in, like I was headed to the back to the paper mache aisle, and these were in a brown mesh bag, all smashed together, but they're velvet. Yes, trying not to drop any. Of course, I ran into my friend Angie, so I'm standing there talking to her for a half hour. So yeah, I'm like, I should have got a cart. Hey, what do you say, Penny? Hey, Michelle. So anyway, I loved the burnt color of this orange. And it's not like that bright, happy, poppy orange, you know, that you see in the, not poppy flower, but popping color. I loved the color of it, and they're velvet. I mean, they're not crushed velvet, but they're velvet-y. They're fuzzy, furry, like velvet. They feel like velvet to me. I'm no velvet expert, but they're velvety. And the stems were all kind of crushed because this brown mesh bag, they were tight in there. So it's an ugly thing, but I knew they were going to be good. Well, I sat down last night and I fluffed out the tops and I added seam binding. So it went from this to that. And I love them. And the reason I grabbed them is craft night. Remember I crafted with Julie? Hey, Marilyn. Oh, did you? That's awesome. Yeah, I know. Go run, because they only had a couple bags of them. And it's early, so I don't know if they sold out or they just found them. They're in a, let me see if I can find. Here's my Hobby Lobby bags. I don't know what trash can I put that mesh bag in, but it's just a brown see-through mesh bag. I don't see it here handy in my trash, but it's just, you know, like a mesh bag. So craft night, Julie and I made over these little baskets. They looked like this. she bought 2 of them for each of us, but 1 for each of us. And so we painted it. It's paper mache. We painted it out. I saved one to do with you girls in the group. But this is what I came up with for mine. Hers is completely different. But this is kind of the idea of what we want to do with the hearts, but maybe a little more patched. But I totally love how the basket came out. We always have the best craft nights. And yeah, so we kind of experiment with things and then we share them into the group. And we were talking about, oh, I know, Marilyn, I'm so sad for you. We were talking about just setting up the camera and not really like do it like this, but just have you guys hear like a friend sitting at the table and kind of just listening to our banter and our thought process and watching us create, but not really doing an entertaining video. So I don't know, I thought that would be an interesting thing. Now sitting here looking at this, I think I may put some dark wax right here, which actually I just waxed something. Let me see if that pops that a little bit. Just happen to have some. These were earrings in my stash. Oh, you really can't tell. I can tell a little bit though. A little bit. It's got to pop it a little bit. Yeah, I think it did. There's the flower. I don't know. Anyway, I better do it in case I forget. I'll probably forget to do the other side. Anyway, so this is what inspired us for the hearts. And I only had the small hearts. I had done one here. Let me show you. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how all over the place this was going to be, but I guess I kind of did. So I did one a year or 2 ago, you guys. Yeah, I thought that would be fun to be a fly on the wall. Exactly, a fly on the wall. That's a great, yeah, that's great. So I covered it in old paper and then I added a big piece of fabric and then some seam binding and then this button or pin. And I know when I posted the picture here not too long ago, you really couldn't tell how sweet it was. It was a terrible picture, a terrible angle. You guys were all so kind, but it really is a heart. So we're going to do up one of those. I'm hoping the big one comes for you guys, but if not, I'm going to go with the little one. And the thing is, the event on Monday night is an hour. It's 5 o'clock for me Eastern, but it's going to be, oh, thanks, Yola. It is going to be an hour, and I don't know it'll take me an hour to do that little one. Although it took us 2 hours to do those baskets, so we'll see. Anyway, so grab yourself some carrots. I already tore the tag off. I don't even remember how much they were. They can't be that much. But my thought was they would be really cute in this basket. But I stuck them in there and I'm like, nah, maybe just 1 or 2 with some, I have eggs that are covered in book pages. This was my thought when I saw them. I thought, oh, I could make like a basket full of carrots and the contrast with the carrots, I don't know. I thought I would like it, but I don't, you can see I don't love it. Well, they need arranged better. But anyway, I don't know, it's a thought, but I don't love it. So back to the drawing board and I have some eggs. Oh, what a pain it is to cover the eggs, but what a reward in the end. Let me show you. I have them right here. I didn't plan on this, but here we are. I have a bag of eggs. I sat and did some last year. I have paper mache that I've made. I have all different kinds of eggs, but I thought, well, maybe I could put some eggs in that basket with like paper covered eggs because there's no paper on this. I tissue papered the inside. Well, I napkin. I use the napkin. But see that might be cute with maybe just a couple of carrots. You know, I'm seeing hearts. You guys are liking that better. I think that's pretty cool. But I don't have a ton of eggs and I have a ton of Easter projects I want to do. I have a big one, maybe that, and I don't know. I did make some ahead, but not very many. So you guys, yep, you can easily, it's just old book pages and I ripped them and you just get in there with that Mod Podge and just start smushing it around and they stick. They're a pain. They take forever, but it's worth the reward in the end. So, yes, and I have some moss. We're going to talk about this. So my friend Tara was using this moss and I'm like, I have to know what this is. It is not real like moss, like messy moss. It's nice. And I was able to source it and put it on my website. Now, it's only on order. I ordered 24 bags. No, I ordered 48 bags. I ordered a really dark green, and then I ordered a mix. So I picked up for myself a bright green and a medium green. Let me show you. I picked up like these two colors. And for you guys, after I got it, to make sure it's what I wanted, I bought one bag of mixed for you guys. So then, because I think you'll like having the mix of color. But it's super awesome. And you'll have to find it on my website. There's only 2 bags there right now because that was what I ordered initially. I wanted to test all of the colors, see how it was packed, you know, just double check everything. And I'm super in love with it. So I thought, you know, so I've got to put something underneath, but I thought how neat to have this kind of, and a little goes a long way. I mean, that little bit that I kept is more than I need. So I'll get rid of some of that. But you see, and you just kind of like string it around like that. And then I can add a carrot, and I already put my eggs away, but you see what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be really cute. Maybe a carrot up and a carrot down. So anyway, I'm super stoked about the moss. And Tara is going to have some in her booth at Sweetwater Trading. We got together, and she's going to order some up as well. And we were talking about ways she could display it and sell it. And so I'm kind of stoked about it. So anyway, 2 bags for now at TammyLovesVintage.com, and a lot more to come. I'll let you know when it comes. Well, yeah, it's just a moss. It's just a moss. It's just a moss. So, okay, the next thing that I bought, since I don't really have my whole shipment in, I'm not going to chat about it a whole lot, but so while I was going in the checkout line, I was still talking to Angie. We talked all the way up to the checkout line, but they had this really white colored pot, and it was little honeycomb. See I've already done, I did it without you guys last night. See the honeycomb little doodads? It was honeycomb all over, and it was this white, and I wasn't crazy for the honeycomb. I actually videoed it and was going to do like a TikTok or something with it. And I decided to wax it first and then dark wax. Didn't like that. It was the honeycomb I wasn't liking. I thought it was the white color. It was the honeycomb. So then I painted it and didn't like that. So I got out my plaster, my Country Chic plaster, and I smeared it all over to kill down the honeycomb. So you can still make it out here and there, and I don't mind that. But I packed on the dark brown plaster, and then I painted it with Country Chic's vanilla frosting paint. And then I light waxed or clear waxed and then dark waxed over it. And I love the pot now. So you guys can get this pot at Hobby Lobby. It was on sale this week. It was up by the cash register. But I think it's going to go really well once I'm kind of thinking about my whole mantle and what I'm going to do in there. And last year, I think it was last year, could have been the year before, you know how time flies. I made this bunny, and we'll talk about her. But see how the colors are the same? So I think it's going to look great together on the mantle. And I wanted a potted plant. I just saw a website order come through. So anyway, I wanted a potted plant. So there might only be one bag left. And I guess maybe I'm just tired of my potted plants. I wanted something different. So I grabbed that one. I thought it was a good one. You know, I'm a greenery snob, but I really liked this, the wispiness of it. I really liked that. So I thought and it's in a real soft foam, so I could cut around the edge and just pitch the pot and put it in my own like old bucket or something like that. But I decided to try and save the pot, and I'm glad I did. So you've probably all seen this, I don't know, but I made her over. She was white like this, okay? She comes like this, white. And I added book pages in her ear, not book pages, but ledger pages with handwriting in the ears. And then I thought about doing gold on the bottom. I think it might have already been gold. I can't remember what the bottom was, but I added the same handwriting on the bottom and then added old rhinestones. And then I added a couple colors of seam binding and some old rhinestone gems. They're probably buttons, I'm gonna guess, because of the size of them. They're pretty big for earrings. Back in that day, they would have been heavy for clip-on. Anyway, so I knew that, you know, the bunny is gonna give me some height, and the plant will give me some height, and I can always put it up on a little candlestick or something like that to get it even higher. But I saw these two guys towards the end of my shopping before I ran into Angie. I saw these two guys and I thought, oh, now that's kind of interesting, and maybe I could lift one up on some old books. And I thought, my first thought was, I'll do these up like I did her. So we're going to do that today together. And then what else? I got two more things. So I picked these up. These are always great, and I'm sure I have some in my decor box, different ones, but I don't think I've seen this one. And so I bought 3 of these, again thinking of my basket, and I thought, well, maybe I could put some of those in there, but this is fine for you guys. I mean, there's $2.99 and they were 40% off, so it wasn't very much. I did have my hands full, I'm not kidding you. So what I did, I turned on my glue gun. I pulled, what is that, hook to the ribbon? I pulled this out, and yeah, it's just stuck down in there. So I pulled this out because I'm not super crazy for their ribbon. It's fine, you guys. Go with it. If you're gonna hang it, if you have like an egg tree and you're gonna hang it, if you have any seam binding, I would just add it to that. But I'm not planning on hanging mine, so that big loop was kind of like cumbersome, I guess. So what I thought I would do is hot glue. I made some little bows last night, just so, you know, I knew this was probably going to be a little bit long. So I did make bows without you, and I pulled these other 2 out. But I'm going to put my own seam binding bows on here. I like a little bit warmer look of this bow. Okay, and then I kept thinking, what could I do? It's so perfectly like factory glittered. You know what I mean? It's just so even, and I couldn't think of anything really. And I still haven't. I had one thing come to my mind, and I'm not going to do it live with you guys. You like it better? Oh, good. Good, good, good. Okay, where's my top? I don't want my bunnies upside down. Okay, let's try it this way and see how it goes. And I don't want to cover my bunnies. Okay. All right, there we go. Oh, either way, you can put the glue on the egg. I think it's less messy to put the glue on the bow than you get it where you want it. Okay, so I put my glue on the bow. And what I'm thinking, I'm going to try. I'm not going to do it with you guys here because if it's a fail, I don't know if it'll work. I haven't used this stuff that much, but I'll show you what I'm thinking. It's a subtle change, but maybe it might be just enough because I love them. To know me is to know I tweak everything I get. It's just like it's just my thing. So, not everything, but a good 90% of what I get, I bet I do. So see, I could do this, and I kind of like that. I kind of really like that. Maybe a couple of eggs. I need something in the bottom. Hang on a minute. Let me see what I can find here in the bottom. Yeah, I cannot wait to get this for you guys. I am so stoked about it. Let me see. Hang on. Let me see. I don't think these things, I got a couple scraps of, well, that's rough. Let me try to do the opposite so that the green will, I'm always trying to hurry for you guys. No, it's too big. I'm gonna have to do one or the other. Which one's thicker? The ball's thicker, so let's do that. It'll help a little bit. Way too much moss. Way too much moss. But we're gonna go with it for now. I'll back it out. This is the first time I've really messed with it, to be honest. Okay, and then a couple of carrots. Let's see here how we want, maybe 3. You always do 3s, right? We'll stick one down in there. A few carrots, and then sticking this in. Something like that. And then maybe just one. Oh, I love this hanging down back here. Let's just turn it around because I love how that's hanging. We'll just turn that around. Let me rearrange. Okay. And then maybe just a little book page egg. I really didn't plan on doing all this part, but here we are. Here we are doing it anyway. Okay. I'm so curious, right? I don't have a set time. I just come on when I can. You know, when my husband's busy and I'm not bothering anybody and no one wants to go anywhere and nothing's happening and I go live and I have an idea. So there. I don't know, those are too white. They need waxed. Or let's see here. I saw, keep that in mind when you're doing your book pages, do different colors. I thought I had a darker one in here, but I guess, did I pull it out? No. I don't know. That's too white. This one's a little bit darker, but not much. Okay, anyway, you get the idea. There you go. That's probably how I'm going to do it up. Somehow like that, but I'll make it better, but you know, something like that. So, okay, yes, Pamela, you never know. That's the thing, when you hang out with me, I'm not on no schedule. I kind of just, when I get an idea or I get something that I think you'll like, here I come. Here I come. Guns a-blazing. So, let's start with him. I haven't put you down. You guys, I'm sorry. Tell me that. You probably told me 100 times. I can't say. I'm not very good at comments. Thanks, Susie. Jackie, it's just Mod Podge and book pages. You take little strips of book page, little square, little pieces, whatever shape works the best. Yes, I telegrammed everybody. Yep, a telegram for Tammy Loves Vintage. It's linked at the top of my page when we're all done here, or you can jump out if you want and look at the top of the page. It's called a link tree, and in the link tree is like all my places. And you can find it there. Unless you have Telegram, I think you could just look it up. So, anyway. Oh, I put my wax away. I did my pot and I put my wax away, but I need it for this because we're going to wax it. But, first thing I did, I took a paper towel. I was going to not do this with you guys, okay? I was just going to do it. And then I thought, oh, then I'm going to show them and they're going to be like, oh, how'd you do that? And, you know, so we're just going to do it together. But I'll show you what I've done without you. I'm sorry, but, oh, thank you. So, hi, Catherine. I'm sold out of moss. I saw one order go through. It'll be here. I think I don't know that I've hit go on the order. I'm still contemplating a few things. Yes, they did. They had several. Yeah, for now I'm doing texting. Thanks, Linda. But I keep saying I'm going to get rid of it, but I love it because I can tell you happy birthday and we can private text and I get alerts. I don't get that. So anyway, I took a napkin, just dry. I laid her down. I put it in here and I took that little long sanding tool that's in my Amazon thing, craft supplies, and I cut it off. Then I took my paper towel to my journal pages because I wanted handwriting again because I wanted to match her. Doesn't have to, I could have used book pages, and I laid it down and I traced around the pattern with the pencil. Then I cut on the inside of the pattern because I knew if anything it was maybe a little too big, okay? So that's what I did. I did one more thing without you. We'll get to that in a minute. So I cut them out. And I have them right here. Oh, crap, I didn't get it. See, I was going to do this all without you. And I'm saving the rest of this because you never know. You never know when a piece is going to work. And that paper is too expensive to pitch when you can use some of it. Okay, I need to get a brush over here and I need to get my wax over here. So hang on. Hang on just 1 minute because I need a brush for my Mod Podge. We'll take this one. It'll be fine. And then we'll get the wax in a minute. Okay. So, here we go. So, somebody mentioned my necklace. Again, one of those lenses. They're in the antique section of my website. And then I just put a postcard. There was an old postcard, and I add a little bit of glitter to it before I put it in. And then I cut out some leaves. I did a little bit of layering with it. Oh, gosh, I hate going close up of my face and my double chin. But there you go. And then I did a big button on the back to hold it. So usually I'll do another postcard on the back because they tend to flip. You know, when you're wearing them, they tend to flip around. I've had this one for a long time. The ones in the website now are silver. They're a little rustier. They're great. They're $3 a piece. So you guys can make your own. And then you'll have to add your clip like to hang it, or you can just tie it from the ribbon. It has a tiny hole. You can get a seam binding through it. It's tough, but you can get it through, or a jump ring. Okay, so let's get the ears on here. I was just thinking, do I want to wax it first? But no, I think I'm going to do the ears first. There's not a whole lot you can do with this one. Like that one had a whole lot you could do. This one doesn't. And again, I was going to, hey, Randy, when you get a minute, will you bring in those 2 bunnies from the chair out back? I forgot to grab them and I'm on a live. I want to show them what I did. Well, you don't have to do it right now. Just, I'm going to be on here for a little bit.
What do you want me to do?
Bring me the 2 bunnies on the back porch on the chair. There's 2 bunnies on a chair on the back porch. Can you pick them up and bring them here? What do I do? What do you mean? What do I do? All right. Okay. So because this paper is very crispy. Oh yes, bring my camera down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I saw that. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you so much. They were kind of smelly, you know, from spray paint. Well, spray paint. If you paint spray paint inside, it's too good. Thanks, Pam. Okay, so I'm gonna mist this down, and look how nice. Like, see how crispy it is, and now it just bent on its own. It's much more pliable when it's wet. Just be careful that your letters don't smear. And I've already worked enough with this paper to know that they're not going to smear. But yeah, it's big. It's too big. But that's okay. So, and it's going to wrinkle. The only thing I could do is kind of snip it and let it overlap on itself. That might make it lay a little better than a wrinkle. Yeah, that definitely lays better. So do that to relieve it or release it. I don't know, there's a sewing term for it. I don't know what it is because I'm not a sewer, but I do know this. Okay, just wherever you see a buckle, just, you know, do that and relieve it a little bit. Okay, and then press it in there really good. And then that's too pointy. So let me round that off so it looks more natural, like inside the ear and not outside. Okay. And then wherever it's hanging over, I'm not going to worry about that because I'll sand that off later. So where it's over, where it's short, I'm not worry about that either because I know from this one, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay. All right. So I've got that one in. I'm happy with it. I'm going to give it a coat of Mod Podge again, just to give it a little shine and a little sealer to try and help it from popping up in the future. Okay. So you guys can do this, and you guys can find these because I was just there at mine and they had a bunch of them. Okay. Actually, I was standing in line with the lady and she's like, "Oh, I love those bunnies." And I said, "Oh, well, I'm going to make them over." She's like, "What are you going to do?" And I told her because we were waiting after Angie checked out. And anyway, I told her I was going to do. And I said, "I'll be online. You can watch me." So she's like, "I don't have Facebook." So I said, "Well, just wait. It'll come out on YouTube because all my Facebooks go over to YouTube." So she's gonna comment to me. The paper is from an antique show I went to in Zoar, Ohio, this particular ledger. It was like $60 to buy the ledger, but it has lots of pages in it for me to craft with. They're quite expensive. I was talking to Julie about figuring out how to like do printables, and I think you just make a copy, but I think there's more to it than that too. I need to just take the time and go figure out how to do printables. Or if any of you are watching and you want to do them for me, I can send you the images, whatever. I have a tech girl that can figure out how to get them on my website and do all, make them buyable and all that stuff, but I don't know what to do. But they all have to be super old, I know that. Okay, so I spritz this just to make it a little more, it's so much easier to bend. See, it bends without creasing, and with this, it's like, Oh, I guess it does, but it's just harder to work with. It's just much more pliable, softer. I don't know what the right word is, but just better. Okay, now this ear doesn't have any buckles at all. Oh, down here I do. Down here I have one buckle. Okay. See why I think about doing these things without you guys? This is so boring to me. I don't know. Okay. And then I'm really out of balance here. I only measured one ear, and there's 4. I'm sure they're all a little bit different. So make sure it's going to stay down, but the bottom is where I'm off. And it's because I couldn't sand down there, you know. And then I don't like that pointy point. Okay. No one's really going to see that anyway. Okay. All right. And then I am hanging over here, but I know rather than, like, I can try and trim it up a little bit, but what will give me a better, less jagged line is that sanding thing. So I've shown you guys that before. It's in my Amazon store in the craft supplies. The craft supply section. It's a yellow handle and it's amazing, and it's not very expensive either, like $10 or something. The paper is from an old ledger. I saw someone write the paper. It's from an old handwritten ledger, but book pages are just as cute. I did one years ago with book pages, but I sold it in one of my sales, and it was awesome. I just did this just to be. I did the book, the handwritten on the other bunny that I did a year or 2 ago. You can probably find that one on YouTube if you type in Tammy Loves Vintage. Go to my channel, and then in my search, type in bunny and see what you get. I bet you. Oh shoot! I didn't see. I was off. No wonder. Ah crap! Hang on. I was off. See, I was trying to let you guys see it, and I couldn't see it. Hang on a minute. I got to scooch you over a little bit. Okay. And then I can scoot you up. Oh yeah, I need to see. I guess I need to see what I'm doing, don't I? Yeah, might be helpful. Okay. Oops. Let me get this back down. Sorry, you guys. There we go. That's better. Now you're better. I see you. I see you now. Now she's a little short over here from where I trimmed her up. I wonder if I should just do another one. Oh, I hate to make you guys wait. Oh, crap. I'm going to just do another one, you guys. That's going to bug me. I'm going to look at this bunny all season, and then next year, and the next year. Hey, Michelle, thank you for sprinkling. That's so awesome. Thank you. Gosh, I appreciate that very much. And I appreciate when you guys are sprinkling my pictures. Have you seen some of the pictures that I share with you? How far they go? Like 1,000 people see them. It's crazy. I'm sorry to take this time to do another one, but I want it to be right. Okay, I'll see. This one's off too. So the ears are different for sure. Okay, so let me just try this one in this ear. I think the ear on the left side is smaller than the ear on the right side. I might have to redo this. Let's see what this one does. And yes, I know there's a hole in his butt, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Oh yeah, they're definitely different. See, I only did one and I didn't double check it, and I just went with it. So there you go. Okay, so I'm just snipping it a little bit to relieve it. And then, yeah, that lady at Hobby Lobby, she told me her name yesterday and I can't remember what it was. Hate that. Should have went straight to the car and wrote it down so I could say hi. Maybe she'll say hi to me.
Well,
Okay.
About 1 hour and 20 or hour and 10 minutes in counting. The guy was supposed to be here, and
My husband's on the phone.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So, now this is hanging over a little bit. And let's do that. Okay. All right, so I have one ear done on each. And then let me just see, and we're going to talk about this, okay? Because I did that myself, trying something. I saved the other one to do with you. Oh, no, this paper fits in here just fine. Let me see if it fits in this one. Crazy thing.
Yeah, I mean, I used it for work, but, you know, it's not...
Yeah. It's a little bit short at the top, but it'll work. So, okay, let me, remember when I said don't throw that paper away? No, I thought they were. They're not. They are, I don't know what, it's not glass, but it's, here. It's that. It's like a super thin terracotta. Super thin. So it's like plasticky, I don't know what it is. Okay, I want to find the best writing. Oh, it's right there. This is good. Yeah, I'm going up here. Okay, and so I know that this one worked, this ear worked in that other ear too. So let me just, this is how I did it. I started with a paper towel, sanded it dry, okay? And then I traced my paper towel and made my ears. Okay, and I made it kind of heavy. Okay, and then I took my little scissors and I cut on the inside of the pencil line because I know that I want it to be on the smaller side of this. I wouldn't have made as dark of a pencil line if I wanted it a little bigger. You just cut on the other side of your pencil line. But I knew I didn't. So hopefully this is better. I'm sorry, but this is good that you can see. So you saw everything except the paper towel, and I talked you through that, so we should be good. And then the bottom, I did a point, but I know I don't want a point, so I'm going to round that off a little bit, just guessing. It'll be close. All right, let's see about that piece laid off. Okay. All right, you guys. Resin. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say. I just want to kind of just... I don't want to tell you it's plastic and then you say, it's not plastic, it's resin. Or it's resin and you're like, it's not resin. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. So, okay. Now, here we go. Okay. Okay.
I've had 250s in the past, and I'm gonna tell you what, I never knew that there was a difference between 350 and 250, but it's nice.
Okay. All right, now let's do this resin. Okay, you guys are saying resin. Hi, Deborah. I'm sorry I didn't look back at you guys all. The paper, Stephanie, is from an old ledger. Okay, good, Kate. Okay, good, Penny. All right, you guys, you're getting the process today. A lot of times I just try to tell you what I'm thinking, but, you know, because I don't know how exciting it is to watch me do this kind of stuff. Okay, so then I just painted over it. So here it is, if you want to see. Okay, and then we're going to do her other ear here. Oops, I can't, I'm going to have to hold it up so you guys can see. I'm just painting with Mod Podge. I'm going pretty heavy with Mod Podge, actually. So that I've got time to manipulate it around here. I'm going to spray it just a bit, or a lot. Okay. Make it a little more bendable. What happens if you spray it, it makes it a little more forgiving and a little more, I mean, this works even with your, I would say craft paper. What's that thick paper? It's not printer paper. Cardstock. You can even miss that. I missed all kinds of things, but you do want to kind of do a test and make sure that it doesn't run the prints. That's the only thing. Sometimes. Yes, it did, Sherry. I just kind of had that idea when I saw that other one a few years ago, and then when I saw these, I thought, oh, these are pretty good ears. I could get some papers in there. and that would give me some height. I had a beautiful green bunny that was all little, like little paper flowers stuck all over it. And I had it out. I put it out every year. And I thought, oh, it's maybe not vintage enough. But boy, I knew I would miss it. I sold it to one of you guys. Somebody's got it out there. And I'm missing my bunny this year. It's my first year without it. I'm like, okay, we got to rethink your mantle now. Which it's time. You know, I don't want to have the same thing all the time. But, all right, there we go. That's pretty good. And you can see the writing behind, but that's just because it's wet. It will go away when it dries, okay? So I know it's not perfect, and I will mess with this. After it's dry, I'm going to take my little sanding thing, and like I see some sticking out here, but sanding that edge makes such a nice crisp line, where when I'm cutting it with scissors, it's a little hacky, a little choppy, no matter how careful I am about it. Okay, so Randy brought me my bunnies. I hope I said thank you. Anywho, all right, so I'm going to show you those two before I forget, because I'll get all into this other and then I'll forget. So, okay, I think I'm done with this. Where can I put it so I remember to wash it? Oh, and I wanted to show you that too. Okay, so here's one more thing I picked up. Now, we will be doing a heart with the same idea. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Basically, yes. Yes, yes. Okay. My feet up on another stool. Okay, so here's another little tip. If you see these little bunnies at Hobby Lobby, they're glass. They come in a set of 3. And I don't know how much they were. You guys will see it there someday. And no. Okay. So anyway, they're so shiny. They look to me like, I don't know, too shiny. So I took Rust-Oleum chalked matte clear spray, any clear flat or matte. Check your lid. Any clear flat or matte, and I sprayed it. And look how much more vintage looking to kill that shine. I know I've shown you guys this before, but I do have new people on here that haven't seen it. But I saw these 3 bunnies because I'm always crafting with them. They sit so perfectly in my eggs with the cutout. I think I have, here. I mean, I haven't done anything with this yet. We've done so many of these in the past. But this little guy, let's put some moss in there. I can't wait to get you guys some moss. Sounds like I'm all sweat out. But this moss, I'm never going to use anything but this moss from now on. But anyway, I don't want this shiny one. But see how he's such a perfect size for doing inside of there. So, yeah, you definitely want to spray it. I definitely like the shine killed. The shine just makes them look too new, and I feel like the matte is just better. It's such a simple little thing. Yeah, for a diorama, exactly. But I could totally put him in here. He would need to be built up like on a spool, or, you know, set him up on something tall. But he could, the carrots are a little big, but boy, he could feast all winter. So there you go. There's that idea for you. So get those bunnies. I think they come in white as well. I bought them in white in the past, but they only had this one box of 3, and they were, strange enough, they were, so at our Hobby Lobby, all the Valentine stuff was right by the register, and then the Easter stuff started, and then clear on the other side over by the flowers and the wedding and stuff like that. I walked by the wedding, and they had a little tiny Easter section there, and there was one box of these sitting there, so I grabbed them because I wanted to show you guys, and I knew I didn't have any more, so they're always good to work in those little things. The moss is from my website, but I'm sold out right now, Elizabeth. I just got it in yesterday. I got in some samples just to make sure I liked it. And I've got 24 that I'm going to be ordering. I said I ordered it. I haven't ordered it yet, but so give me, I don't know, give me a couple weeks or so. I need to, I'm adding some more greens for the website as well. So I want to kind of, you know, from this wholesaler that I found. And so I want to, you know, do all of that. So I just have to, I'm really careful what I pick. And the shows are just happened in Atlanta. I don't know if they're still going on or not. So a lot of things are sold out. So I was kind of waiting just a few days to see. There's a couple of things I really, really want. And freight is so much. So if I can bulk it, it's better. So, but I'll let you all know, I promise. Even, you know what, I could even text and do the text and the Telegram and tell you that way that the moss is in, run. So anyway, I'm glad you guys like it. I just loved it. I've never seen anything like it. And I have looked and looked and looked and finally found some. So I'm tickled to death. Now, as I was thinking about these bunnies and thinking, okay, I know I'm doing the book pages, but that was kind of all I knew for sure. Well, I was looking through, I remembered that a long time ago, I had these really great, almost, I don't know what it is. I have this really great, it's just my moss. I'm calling it loopy moss. You won't need to, Jackie. I'm going to carry it, I promise. Your update killed it, but I can write you down if you'd like. Jackie Road Cat. There, I better write Moss. I'll be like, why did I write her name down for? Okay, I gotcha, but you won't need to. I'm gonna have it. Anyway, I had these. I had this awesome, like, mink fur balls, probably from a mink hat, and they were balls, but I had several, so I don't know what they were from. But I have these. They're on a string. There's a string in here, but I was thinking about cutting them off and working them in. If you can get them apart, these are real. I mean, I think these are real rabbit, but to get it apart, I think I could get it apart, and I was trying to shove it like up over top of this tail. I'm like, this is not working. It's you could still see the tail. So I thought, okay, I mean, I'm just going to try and bust it off. This was $23.99 and 40% off. So I took my hammer, I said a little prayer, and I tapped it, and it broke off, which is what I wanted. But I can't, just be careful. Don't go at it this way because I don't want it to split up the back. I can't guarantee. I should have knocked the tail off of this one to be sure. But we're going to do it again because, so I just did it to test. I thought, well, worst, I could book page over the whole thing and patch this up and nobody would ever know. But I think this is going to be super cute stuck on the back. So, but it lays so much better like that. So that's what I'm going to do. So I brought my hammer. Here we go. Okay. Oh, please just pop off like the other one. Okay. Please. Ready? Here we go. Oh gosh, I'm scared. Here we go. Ready? I thought they were wood and I was going to have my husband cut it, but I didn't want, I hate to ask him to do stuff. So I thought, I'm just going to try and break it off. It wasn't wood. Okay, here we go. Let's just do it. Am I at a good angle? Let me, I know. Let me see what's going to happen here. Let's just try it. Oh, last night it came off in one hit. Oh no, I'm going to have glass everywhere. Huh? I got it. Okay, so I got a lot of glass to clean up before the baby gets here. I don't think she's coming today, but still. Here's what it is. Let me grab that. Oh, let me grab my wax while I'm over here. Okay. Okay. So, we're all set. Now, yay, success! Yay! Oh, that was, oh. Got my hair. Okay. That was a little, you can do it, Bernadine. You can do it. So, okay, let's snip this off. I'm not going to put these on yet. I'm just anxious to see. I was trying to wait on you guys. Did I show you everything from Hobby Lobby? Is this it? I think this is it. If you just jumped on late, I showed several things that I had bought from Hobby Lobby. You may want to look back. I think I had some good ideas. I liked them anyways. all good like they are. I just like to make them better. I just like to tweak them out a little bit. So once I'm done, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna wax them out. I'm gonna add the tails. I'm gonna do a bow, of course, and then decorate the bow. Antique shopping, they might have been part of this scarf that I got Tara at Sweetwater Trading. See, I pick up old hats because I thought about using one of these and doing a brown tail. So this is an old hat, and I try to buy the hats in strips because they're so much easier to work with than cutting like a piece of fur. Like I got some rabbit pelt in here that I picked up at an antique show. I can get that for you guys. Well, this actually, I don't know what, this was a hat. But when you cut this, all that fur flies. And you can try and cut just the skin part, but it's still, you have fur everywhere. So like this one, I'm gonna have fur everywhere, but it's so great. So anyway, pick up your old hats. But I've got 3 here with the lines. Actually, yeah, this one's got bigger strips on the top. Ooh, that's a really good one. I didn't even know I had that. And see, you can see I've used them. I use them at Christmas time when we do our cotton spun Santas. They're great for lining their coats. So anywho, so I was going, well, I cut his tail off now, but I was thinking about trying to cover the tail like that, and the brown kind of matched the vintage, but then I decided to just go white because I had those I was going to show you. Jeez. Here, this thing I got from Tara. And it's just a bunch of balls all added together. So I might need to send her a couple for bunny tails, send her a couple back. But anyway, there you go. Just when you're out and about and you see something that's real fur, there is a big difference. But if you can't, just go to Hobby Lobby and get a piece of their fake fur. I have some of that in there too. And it was a couple years ago, Julie bought a hat, and it was like this white fur, and it had those strips, and we went wild with it. And so then we started looking for hats, and now, you know, I buy hats with the little millinery flowers. I don't think I have any hats in here right now. Well, I have this thing that I bought at a sale, but that's the only hattish hat I have. They're all over there because I have a separate section for colorful stuff. $23.99, and then they were 40% off. So whatever that math comes to. So I think that's going to be super cute. And look, I don't know where they would be at Hobby Lobby, but I bet they have fur pom-poms. I bet they do. Don't know that, but I bet they do. So, okay, now I'm going to use my Country Chic wax. You can use any wax, but I would use a clear wax first. The clear wax makes your dark wax slide around. So if you went in here, because this is very chalky feeling, and if you went in here with your dark wax, I explained this the other day, and this is the best, I might have been in my group, but the best way to explain it that I have ever found in our classes and things is if you're going to finger paint on a paper towel, you got your paint on your fingers and you're going to make a sun and a tree, and you go like this, and then you go to move it, it's going to absorb wherever your fingers are. That's how thirsty painted furniture, that's how chalk paint, that's what these thirsty things will do. So you wax it first with a clear wax to make it slide around as if you had wax paper. So when you have wax paper laying here and you go with your fingers, you can play around with that and move it around. That's what the clear wax will do for you, and it'll let your dark wax move around a little bit, okay? So that's the best way I know to explain it. And it's already, just having this dark wax has already darkened it up a little bit. I just don't want it that white, and I could have repainted it, and I thought about it, but I didn't want to lose the eyes. I'm not a very good artist. Oh, my eyes suck. Let's just say it. They do. So, yeah. Okay, while I'm doing that wax, let's just do some more. I saw a question. I did that last year. Good. Any wax will work, you guys. I'm out of, when I had my store, we were a Country Chic dealer for years and years and years. We sold Country Chic, well, since 2013. And I closed my shop, ironically, the month before COVID hit. I had to be out of my shop. I had turned in my, I told the landlord that I was going to leave. And then the very next month, COVID hit. So was God watching for me or what? Totally. It's so weird. Isn't that the strangest thing? Anyway, oh, thank you, Tracy, for sprinkling. Yay. Thank you so much. I gain more traction from you girls sprinkling, even just my pictures. You don't know how much. I know we all say that, but it's really, 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 really true. You guys help our pages. We couldn't be what we are without you. So, thank you. Okay. How would you say? How tall? Let me look. Hang on. My lid's on crooked. Oh, that's not good. There we go. I just had it off the other day. Oh, I just had it off a little bit ago. I whacked something. Oh, the pot. That pot. Let me grab a couple paper towels here. I'm sorry I keep going off camera. I hate that. Oh, and I wanted to get the tape measures while I actually got up. I need to just leave it sit here, but it's so big and I don't have that much room. Let's see. The bunnies are 14 inches tall. Okay. Now, they're all clear waxed, so they're ready for me to put this grungy dark wax. And it's, now the Country Chic makes a seal, so I might have to dig some out. Oh no, I've got it. Okay. Ooh, I don't want to go on that much. Here's an old paper towel. Let's just kill off a little bit there. I don't want to do too much. I can always add, but you can't always take away. I mean, you can. You use your clear wax to take it away, but you know, I don't want to fight it. I don't want to put so much and then I got to fight to get it off. I just want to add a little bit just to warm her up, give her a little something, something. Okay, and now let's buff her out and see what we got. I can go back in and I can just drag, like dry brush and catch the highlights if I like the edges of things. I could take a little, a small little artist brush and go in the grooves to give them some dimension if I want. Like, you can do a lot of things with this stuff. Okay, oh, she's better already. I'm going to show you the difference and get it out of your eyeball. And your nose. Okay, I got a big glob down here on her foot. Oh, I'm still using the yucky one. I didn't even use the new one. Okay. Okay. Oh, she's better. She's so much better. For my style, she's better. Okay, so here is... Gosh, you almost can't tell because of my clear wax is doing its thing. You almost can't tell. Yeah, it definitely toned down the white. See that? But see how this one, the clear wax has soaked in and made where the wood was already sanded off a little darker. So let's do this one. It just gives it a little bit more. I don't know that the camera's going to show it, really. But did you see how easy it wiped off? So it's kind of scary when you do this. Although not really. Like if you really like it grungy and super vintagey, primitive, very primitive looking, I wouldn't wipe off much of this. I think I would leave it because you can see she's still great. I'm just not quite... I want to say dirty. I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I like it rusty and crusty, but I think I like her a little more subtle. I'm gonna leave this one a little bit more dark, and it's looking to me like I must have painted him. I must have painted the other guy because he's a little more, unless he just has ambered over time. He's a little bit warmer, and maybe he just was from the factory. I don't know. Can you tell in my light? He's just got a little more of a yellow sort of tea-stained look. And that may have been from, but I did the exact same thing. I don't think I painted him. See, no, because I wouldn't have messed. I don't think I did. No, I didn't, because all of the scuffs are like this one. So no, I did not paint him. So maybe it's just over time it yellowed out. Could be. Let's hope so, because I like that. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Make sure I got everything. I'm going to wipe it with a new one back here around this broken part, because I want it to stick. I want my glue to stick. So yeah, he's a little bit darker. This one's a little bit darker, you see? So you can kind of control how you do it. I think I need to darken her up a little bit more, because I kind of like it. Okay, you're getting some more here, Missy. Like I said, you can always add more. It's harder to take it off than it is to put it on, so go wild with it. Okay. I just need a little bit more, and I'm not going to wipe it back as much. There we go. And the fact that my rag is gathering more and more, so. Okay, that's better. That's better. You're just a little dirtier. You're just a little dirtier. I like it better. Okay. All right, little girl. I don't know why I feel like she's the girl. But I do. Okay. All right. There we go. Now, let's get this lid back on this wax so it doesn't dry out any more than it already has. It's disgusting looking, but it works great. My fingers. Let's get our tails on, and then I'm going to show you an idea that I have, because like I said, I have a troll. Oh, oh man, this thing fun. What's he saying? Halfway kind? Sometimes they're really mean. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh well. Look up. I am. I don't see him. Sue. Okay, Sue, I'll see you later. Oh well, I'm not worried about it, you guys. It's fine. It's just one more comment to help my algorithm. It's fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue the tail on. So I'm going to add glue around the hole. I'm going to try and find where that string was attached. I don't see it. I can't tell. So we're just going in. I'm going to press it into the glue. And I may have to add a little bit more and keep working with it to get it up higher. Okay, I don't want it to feel like it's going to fall off. Okay. Hi, Cecile. Thank you, Linda. Oh, okay, Tracy. Okay, there we go. There's one tail. Lovely tails. Okay, let's do another tail. I'm excited now. I'm going to want to tear down my Valentine's. I just have a couple days left for it, but you know, I just made that cute heart, so I want to look at it for a while, a little bit longer. And then I'm making another one on Monday. Wait, boy, I'm cutting it close here. That's the theme of the event, so we got to go with it. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm working hard today. Yes, they're great. They're great. Okay. All right. So there they are. I want you to be able to see their ears. Okay, let's get out some seam binding. Let's do that. And then I want to show you my idea. I had an idea. I'm sorry I keep leaving the camera. You guys are like, you should just get it together. Okay. So the other bunny I did a couple of different colors, but I don't think I have the contrast right now in my seam binding that I had before. I have my tea stained, and I have a darker tea stained. But yeah, it's not enough contrast to tell. I did 2 different colors. I don't know, that's too short. Oh, here, what's this? Yeah, maybe. Let's see if I have some more of that. I just stained some, but believe it or not, I stained colors. So I stained a couple of greens, or not stained. I didn't stain it, I just wrinkled it. Yeah, you can't really tell. It's all kind of looks the same, so I'm not going to sweat about that. Okay. So let's get your bows on here. I'm not going to sweat about it doing 2 different colors. I thought, let me show you the other one for anybody that's late. Oh, it's in my Amazon store. I can link it when I see your comment, when I'm answering comments later today, and I'll post a link for you. There you go. So that's what I was referring to as his, yeah, it's all seen by name. I'll give you the link for the cream color that I use the most, and then you can go through that and find other colors for yourself. But that, because you know how towards the bottom of it, it says more like this or something like that on Amazon. So you can do that and do more like this. Okay, I'm not going to cut it just yet because I want to make sure I get the right length for her. I want it a little bit longer, so I need to pull this down and make it a little bit longer. There, this should be right. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I'm debating, should I do another? Yeah, I was thinking I could use, if you weren't here, yeah, they're real fur. So I just got lucky and had them in my stash, you guys. You can, you know. Oh, awesome, Stephanie. Wow. Okay, now I missed one of my loops. So I've got 2 layers here. So I need both layers to go through. There you are. Okay, there I got it. All right, now I'll cut. I'm going to cut that loop, and then I'm going to see. Whoops, it didn't go all the way through. Then I'm going to see. Oh, I kind of like it. Okay, do we like it that long? I think I do. Okay. So there's that for now. Okay, so you guys can see the tail, the ears there. You can see it all. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing here with this one. It's too much. This might be just about right. I'm going to hang it right down the front of him. Bow tie would be cute. I don't know how to do a bow tie. I don't have any bow ties. It would be really cute, wouldn't it? Let's see. Okay, whoops, I'm pulling the wrong one. I'm going to shorten it. Okay. I'm going to shorten it some more. Okay. Okay. I'm shorten it a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to shorten it a little bit more. Okay. All right, here we go. It's going to be what it's going to be because I cut it. I'll put you a link. I put it in almost all my videos at the very top of my page in my Amazon shop. If you want to go like run right now, you can do that. But I'll post links for you guys when I'm done. And I'll write anybody else that wrote any questions or whatever. I'll take care of it. I'm not sure what we're into today, but I'll get to it. Even if I'm doing it tonight in bed, okay? I'll get to you. I promise. I always answer everybody. Now, Facebook shuts me off at 100 comments. So I always do that. I get shut off, and then I get lost till the next day. I won't be able to comment. So a lot of these, you know, when you're saying hi and stuff, I'll just like it so that I can answer questions, okay? But I want you to know that I saw you, so I at least like or love or whatever. Okay, so there's that part. I got one more thing up my sleeve for these guys. So besides, I'm going to put a gem here or something, but hang in with me. I got another idea. So let me see here. I'm going to look through my rhinestone stuff and see, like I see this right here is fantastic. I might just put that on him. I love that. That's a great size too. Here's something else. Yeah, they don't match. They don't have to match. That one, ooh, look at that one. Even splashier, even vintagier. This was an old earring. I've already cut the back off. I'm going with that one. That's the winner. Okay, putting a bunch of glue on here. And I know that hot glue isn't great for the gem, but it is great for the seam binding. So, what's gone again? Do I have a troll in and out or something? Maybe someone's blocking him for me. Linda Glenham, she's a good helper. Sometimes she does that kind of stuff for me. So there's that one. You guys know you can shove the word, if you slide your finger one way or the other, the words go out of the way, because I can see that the words are there. That'll help you a little bit. The words are in the way. Okay. Oh, this one has pearls. That's kind of vintagey. Is it too different though from him? This one's super gold. Yeah. I need something. Oh, here's a matching. Do I want them to match? I don't know. I don't know that I do. Oh, here, that's too big. Isn't it? It's pretty sweet though. Oh, she's pretty special. I really like that. It's kind of big. I kind of like it. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, maybe. I might need my... Oh, good. Did you buy these? Stephanie, do you already have these? I don't know. I was standing there in the store. I kept looking at them, and I set it back down. I picked one up and looking all over it, and I set it back down. And I'm like, you know, I sold my bunnies last year. I think that would make a great video, and or at least good pictures for Instagram and stuff like that. So, okay. So yeah, someday if I want to sell these, you know, or if you decide to give them away or whatever you want to do, or I do, I can pop these gems off because the glue will stick to the material and not the gem, and I could put a different one on. Like I could put a little white button or just change it out. If I get tired of it, I can put something else on it. Something else that would be really cute on this one would be like a pearl necklace hanging down, but I kind of wanted one as a boy and one as a girl. So, okay, you know what? I just had another idea. Sorry, I'm getting text messages too, so I'm looking up. I'm going to put a bow in her ear, Hang on. Oh, where is my stuff? Right here. I'm going to add one more bow. I'm going to put it in her ear, just a little one. Oh, my paper left me. Okay, let's do you a little bow. Just a little sweet one. I think I'm going to double it just because you're so big. Seam binding can be a little bit thin, so I usually double it up in my projects. Okay, let's see what happens here. We'll give you a little bow on your ear. Might be super cute. I don't want to overkill. I don't want it to be too much, but I don't know. Sometimes more is more. Yeah, super cute. Way too long of tails, though. Okay, I'm going to show you. Hello. Hey, Karen. Okay. Karen, there's lots of info in this video, so you may need to go back and watch the replay, okay? Because there's all kinds of things in here that I have shared today. So, just saying. Here's a tiny little gem to match. Let's see, is it too big? I mean, it's kind of big, but that's really big. Yeah, I'm going to go with it. It's an old clip earring as well. So you just kind of get your cutter in there. Sometimes you can twist it, sometimes you have to cut it. The other one I was able to twist off. This one, this one's much thicker. I might have to get my bigger cutters. Oh, I hope not. I don't have to leave the camera again. I have to, you guys. I'm sorry. Hang on. This ought to do it. Yeah, no problem. Okay. So, let me get that on there, right? So if you guys use Totally Dazzled, that would be a very inexpensive way for you guys to bling these out if you don't have vintage jewelry. That would be a super inexpensive way. Natalie has some beautiful, beautiful pins and things. I have a whole box of her stuff here. And actually, back to one of the things, I started to talk about this and then I didn't finish. See, I get so onto something else, but I won't forget about these guys because I got one more thing I want to do. But back to these, I was going to take, and I'm not going to do it with you guys because I don't know if it's going to work. Do you want John to come and be your gopher? Yes, Marilyn, I need a John really bad. He's the best. So this is like a heat gun, a heat tool. I don't know what they call it. I'm not an official anything, but I do have a Totally Dazzled apron that I fixed up and nobody's got to see yet. I'm going to show you guys since I'm talking about it. Look. They sent me an apron. I got it in the mail as a surprise. And I was probably supposed to do this with you guys, but I added little gems on the pocket because I was playing with this gun or tool, whatever it is, until I'm good at it. So look, I got it. I got my own apron. I'm like kind of official. And I was really disappointed because when I first put it on, I go like this, you lift it, you know how you do. And I lifted it and I come around and look how short. So I want to tie it in front, show you all how skinny I was. It ain't going around. I don't know if it would go around anybody. Like these aren't very, look. So I think you're supposed to tie them in the back. But But yeah, these are appliques that Totally Dazzled has. This was an applique and I just cut it off. It fit in there perfect. And then I need to get like I didn't have a cross, but my box is way up there. I'm not going out of the camera again, but I had keys and I had all kinds of things, but I love the big crosses that the girls wear like on it. So, yeah. So I played though with this gun because all of this whole back row, I put on one at a time, the bottom row. Let me show you. And I used this thing. And it worked. It worked good. So see that? Each one of those I put on individually. And then up here, I put them on. And this thing worked great. So just so you know, this is a really good, like Valentine's is coming up. If they say, what do you want? You want one of these. Oh, you could put some new, yeah, well, Kathy, I guess you could add extensions. No, I don't sell it. I've never done anything with it other than a little bit of crafting with it. I have a big box of it that I bought, and then I broke down and bought this, and then, I don't know, a few months later, they sent me an apron, and so I don't know if they want me to do it or whatever, but I don't know how to use it either, and yeah, I think there's instructions. Yeah, there's a whole thing in here. Who reads that? But yeah, I have instructions. It comes with lots of colors, but I do have a Totally Dazzled link, I think, up there. But I don't think I mean, it's just like to get you there to shop. You know what I mean? I don't think I ever signed up for it. I never did anything. Like, I've never done anything like that. But the other nice thing is you get the tray and you can dump your color out and wiggle the tray around. There's several trays, and you can wiggle it around and it puts the pretty side up. And then you take your gun. I wish the cord was longer. That's one thing. It's kind of short, but I want to do it. Let's just do it. Let's just try it. We'll see if it's going to work. I do all these things without gems. So then you get all these little tips because all of these, this has nothing to do with Hobby Lobby. Please don't get mad at me. go get a drink, go to the bathroom, come back, and I'll be back to the bunnies by then. There's different sizes in here. I haven't even opened this one because you get 2 packs of the rhinestones. Yeah, here's my other one. So I was thinking, oh, pink would be really pretty. There's pink and there's green. Oh, I'm going to do the green. I'm just going to try it. I just want to try it. So let's just pour some green in here and see what happens. So the pretty side has to be up. So when you shake it like this, the little ridges catches them and flips them up, okay? And then you find your thing. Now the directions might be better to tell you, but you find what size fits your little thing. Like that one's a little bit, like where, oh, that one's flat. What the heck's the flat one for? And that's too big, so it's either this one or the first one. That's kind of too big too, so I think it's going to be this first one. Because you want it to hug your gem. I mean, I've done enough to know this. You want it to hug your gem so that the glue on the back of the gem melts. And so this is how, like, I did my Millie t-shirt, or not Millie, but my Lolly t-shirt for Millie. I did that. And so you want to screw this in before your gun gets hot. So at the top, in my link tree is a totally dazzled thing if you guys want to get it. I highly recommend it. I really, really do. Like I said, the only thing I can find wrong with it is that my cord is short. But you could use an extension cord, of course. I just don't happen to have one right here right now. So you turn it on, make sure it's on, and then they give you this little thing and it lays there like that until it gets hot. Now, what I was thinking, I know this sticks to fabric, but I have seen people in their videos stick it to other things. So I'm like, I wonder if I could bedazzle or bejewel or totally dazzle my egg even more dazzling, because it's already pretty dazzling, but I wanted it to have just something else to pop it. Here's some yellow. Maybe a few dots of yellow. I'm having faith that this is going to work because it's just sticky stuff on the back. And you warm it up. Yeah, you can do baseball caps. You can do t-shirts, sweatshirts, carry bag, like bags that you carry. I did, Tara sent me a Santa Claus Sweetwater Trading t-shirt, and it was a Santa, and I bedazzled him with this. So, I love this thing, but I've only done fabric with it. I've not done anything hard. So, not difficult hard, but I mean stiff hard. I think I'm going to go with the darker yellow. There's like a gold, and then there's a light yellow. I'm going to do the darker gold. I'll have to do a hashtag totally dazzled so that she knows I messed around. I should put my apron on in case she wouldn't watch this video all the way through though to find it. She'd probably watch the first 5 minutes and say, she's not doing totally dazzled. Oh well. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm going to be official since I got it. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm official now. Yes, B7000 is great because and she gives you that. It's in here. Hang on. Dang, I'm so freaking fat. I almost don't have enough tails to make a bow. There we go. I did. Thank you. Yeah, look. She puts it in the box, B7000. And see what I love about it? It's such a pointy little tip. And then there's this little piece of metal. Can you see? There, you can see it. It goes down inside that little hole so it never gets jammed up like your E6000 does. So, hey, thanks, Pamela. We'll see if she sees it. Thanks for doing that. I don't know how that works, but I think that works. I don't know. Okay, so I smell it, so it must be hot. And I think you pick it up with the gun. Yeah. And then I'm just looking for some green grass. Let's see. I might have you go in and immediately erase that. Because it might not stick. She's sticking. She's stuck. I'm telling you, I saw somebody probably Jeez. The dark hair. Create home. Sweet home, create. Yeah. Why can't I think of her name? Damn it. I hate that when I do that. That makes me so mad. Anyway, she's the one that I've seen do the most of this. Kathy at Royal Funky Junk does this, and Chris too. All, you know, those girls. Them's the girls that I watch. This is working. Jennifer. Yes, that's it, Jennifer. Of course. I knew that. I just went blank there for a second. Look how cool this thing is. So let's just see if we can bejewel a bejeweled, something that's already bejeweled. How fun. I love this thing, you guys. It is most fun. Oops. Stay with me now. Oh, I'm hot gluing it to the, I had to slide it. I was gluing it to my tile. Yes, I'm bedazzling something that's already dazzled. Look at that. Can you see? There you go. It might get lost in the Easter grass, so let me go up a little bit higher. How cool is this, you guys? They had tons of these eggs hanging. Yes. And you can find the link at the top in my link tree. It's an easier way to get there. And I think I must get credit or she wouldn't have mailed me an apron, right? I mean, maybe I was just lucky. I don't know how I got it. But I love it. I had a super fun time fixing it. I take it that yes, they're glued on the back. Yes, there's glue on them. So this heat tool, the heat goes through the gem. It goes through the gem and heats up the glue, and then it sticks to whatever you're sticking it to. I had this out. I thought, oh, I'll just show them what I'm thinking. Well, you saw me. You got yours in December. Oh, wow. I don't know what that is. I just knew that from Jennifer, I got mine through her, that they have gems that come with it. She did something. I think it was like a snowman sweatshirt or something that just reeled me in. It was like, holy cow, I love that, what she did. Of course, I'd never find the same shirt, but I loved how she did it, and it just looked so fun, and I thought, I can do that. And I have used this a ton. I've put it on like carry bags. Well, I sold that one bag that I did in my sale, but I'm gonna run it. I'm looking for some green to run it. I'm looking for some green to run it on up. There's tweezers in here, but I want to run it up a little bit higher. So that's upside down there. I want to run it up a little bit higher so when it's sitting down on my basket, I can see it. Yes, I can dazzle Mealy's clothes. Oh, crap. I held it too long. Oh, whoops. I just poked a hole in the egg. Can you see it? Don't do that. I held it a little too long. Well, how do I fix that? I need a bigger gem. I need a big green gem. Here's what I'm going to do. I don't have a big green gem. I bet it won't work with this little cap. Okay, let's just see. She put tweezers in here too. This must be why. Oh, man. Don't hold it too long. You'll melt your project. So what if I put a big silver one on that spot? Okay, this goes back on my tweezers. And this is too small, so I'm probably going to melt it again. There's not a whole lot for it to grab. Might just have to put this egg in the back. I need a bigger cap. You guys know this isn't. Oh, it worked. Okay, so that's a little out of a little much, but it's okay. It fixed my hole. I'd rather have that great big. Yes, and I could use the glue, but this is working great. This is more fun than the glue. This is way more fun. I like using this. I feel like I'm so professional. With the glue, you think, right, the glue would work for this because B7000 is for gems. So I just wanted to use this because I feel so fancy. I feel fancy. I'll read your comments, I promise you guys. Okay, that's probably enough of that. Let me put a little bit of yellow. Like I'm thinking inside. See, my cord's not long. Oh, crap, I just spilled it. My cord's not long enough. So I'm going to go inside a couple of these flowers with some yellow. I got to do all of them, though. Oh, I didn't think about that. What you do to one, you got to do to all. I'm just sticking some yellow in the middle of some of these yellow flowers. And then we'll get right back to my girls, or my girl and boy, or whatever they are. There's two. Oh, I got two more over here. We'll do one. One. That's not the first time I've spilled those little trays. I need to put some of that tacky glue or something. Not tacky glue. No. Back up, rewind, erase. Poster putty on the bottom of these trays so they don't jump like that. I didn't spill too many, maybe just a few. Okay. Yeah, she gets it. Kathy, Royal Funky Junk, she gets it because she's always bedazzling stuff with this. Look, it did. Did I miss? No. Look at that. Instead of, look at the difference. It worked, you guys. Can you tell? It's just a little something, but it kind of breaks up. I'm moving it around so the light will catch. Yeah. I love it. So what a fun gun. It was like $70, I think. $79. I don't know. I had to think about it a little bit, but to tell you the truth, I really have enjoyed having it. So at the top of my page in my link tree is my Totally Dazzled link. If you guys get it, I would love that. So yay. So I can't put it away. That's not hot. Okay, I can't put it away yet. I'm just going to leave it lay here on my tile while we're doing something else. So there you go. I'm going to leave it out because I'm going to have to bedazzle my other ones so they all match. Thanks, you guys. Yep, gotta go to Hobby Lobby. Thank you. So, okay, let's get back to these dudes. Okay, oh, I got everything piled. I have a huge work surface here, and I still find myself in this tiny little, everything's everywhere. Okay, so I had, if you remember from my sale, I had gotten some, what are they called? Scrapbook, like scrapbook things. And so I've been messing around with those pages, the blank pages, to try to make, what I was thinking is, oh my gosh, did you guys even see what I was doing? My camera was up. I'm so bad at that. Put on a what period? Oh, okay. Okay, good thinking. Good morning, Roseanne. Boy, you've missed a lot, Roseanne. I've been on for a while, and it's all really good. Oh, wow. That's awful to say, but I think it's quite a mix of things. So if you don't like one particular thing, there's like 10 things I did. So you might want to catch again. So I like this aged edge of paper. And what I was thinking is, like, I like it rippy, you know, so I need to rip this down. And I'm probably going to cut some of that off, so I'm going to wait. And then widen it at the top. And I didn't know how big I needed it, so I've kind of been messing around with this idea of giving, so she's kind of got personality because she's twisting around and she's got things happening, so I think I'm going to call her done. I mean, I could add a couple little millinery flowers to her toes or something like that. Well, I'll move that in a minute. I'm going to have to move it in a minute anyway. But what I was thinking is, what if he was bringing her flowers? Okay, I think you might want to. Okay. And if you love it, tell your friends. Send them on over. If you have crafty friends that love Hobby Lobby, this is a good one, I think. especially if they love vintage too. It's a really good one. All right, so let me rip down the edge of this so that you see the rip. I was thinking, what if he was bringing her flowers? Oh yeah, it's way too big. I gotta make it smaller. But the smaller I wrap it, the more sturdy it should become, right? Because the more layers of paper. Okay, so that's probably, this is the problem. I keep widening it up. And that was my bright idea, is, and this may not work. I don't know. Let me whack it off a little bit. It's too long. Okay. Okay, and then let me tighten it. I need that bottom nice and tight. Hard to get a tight bottom. Let's see if I can get that to stick to my finger maybe. There we go. Twist, 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 twist. Okay, and then let's open this up. Yeah, too long. It might still be too long, but we're going to try it. It's easier to shorten it than it is to make it longer. Still too long. That's close. That's close. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is crunch. Give him a handle. I should have sprayed it. I still can. Just to make it a little more pliable, maybe. I don't know. This could be a total bust, but you get the idea, right? If nothing else, you guys at least get the idea of what I'm going for, and you can perfect it. I might give up, but I might not. Better. Okay. And then let me tie a bow here around the bottom. See, now I wish where's my, here. My drawer was gone. Is that too matchy? Maybe, let me see here. Oh, I wouldn't have it the right green, I bet. Wouldn't that be cool if oh, here, what's this? Oh, now I don't usually do color. We'll see. I may not. But it's not bad with the planter that I made over, the Hobby Lobby planter. It's a nice green, so I'm going to have some green. And green is still a neutral color. If you think about it, you know, green still goes with every color. So green is truly considered a neutral color in paint. Because green can go with blue, green can go with yellow, green can go with red, green can go with pink. That's why I think in my closet anyway, I have black pants mostly, but I also have khaki and like army green, like an army green color. That's my daughter Summer. That's her go-to color. Everything she wears is that army green. I like wearing pink and stuff. I'm like, whose kid are you? Okay, so this paper is very brittle. I have brown paper at the other house, so I don't, oh, he could bring her a carrot. That would be cute. Let's see. Because, you know, we tied the velvet carrots that I found at Hobby Lobby. I tied with seam binding. Oh, I didn't fluff this one out yet. Let's see. Here's one I've already fluffed out a little bit better. But yeah, I didn't fluff those last three that I did real quick. So, but you got to fluff the tops, because they come pretty smushed down like that. See the difference? You gotta fluff them. Yeah, he could totally bring her. That might be better. I might be wasting my time here, but I just want to be different, you know. I could stick a carrot in there too. Let's just see where it goes, okay? So here's what I'm thinking. You like the green? Okay. So I'm gonna add some of our moss. Now let's see. I still have this thing here. So I could fit, do I have a knife? I should have my knife. Where is it? Well, oh. All right. I don't see it, so let's see, how do I do this? I'm just going to cut it in half, see what happens. And then I think I need to cut it half again. I don't know. We're going to see. Yeah, I just needed something to kind of fill it. Yeah, I probably prematurely shared this moss. I was just excited about it. You don't know how long I've been trying to find it. So when we did, Tara at Sweetwater Trading got it like in an auction. She got some in an auction sale. And she's like, I don't know where it came from. And she sent me a little bag of it, and I shared it some with Julie, and we're like, we've got to find this stuff. Well, lo and behold, being the little detective that I am, I found it. So excited. So Tara's gonna have it too. I shared it with her because this was her find, but I'm excited that I get to share it too. Actually, we talked about it all last night, so. Okay, I want it trailing, I think. Because someone must have went online and bought those 2 bags that I had, or a couple people or whatever. I think you're going to love it. And it's going to go a long way. Okay, do I want a little touch of the lighter color too? I think I will, because I want to show you guys what will be in the bags that I ordered are the a light and a medium mix, and then I ordered the extra dark too. So I didn't even get it out yet. So I just want a little teeny bit of this so you can see the difference. But I think it's good to layer the 2 colors. And I might, that's why I put the dark in there too, because you might not be able to tell so much. I can tell though. That's a little too long. I don't want to waste it. There. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. So you're thinking of carrot and, oh, I got one more thing at Hobby Lobby I just thought of. Hey, Denise. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll be doing a spring decor share. I kind of like the carrots. I mean, heck, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, you at least get 8. There's 9. I don't know how many you get, but you get a bunch. Okay, I'm going to stuff a carrot in here. It's not too big, is it? It's kind of big. I could cut the end off. Now I wish I would have stuck that foam down in there. Let my carrot be my stuffer. Yeah, because it's hitting. I'm going to leave it in there for now. I stuffed it down in there. Oh, okay. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Okay, now I'm into my flowers. Here's the other thing I bought at Hobby Lobby yesterday. Which I thought was expensive, $8.99. It was not on sale. I don't know this stuff goes on sale very often. But I loved these little pods. They're like little pods. And they're velvety feeling. So let's stick 3 little pods in there. Because they're so earthy. I liked them because they were earthy. Becky, I'm going to have that on my website. Give me a couple weeks to get it all together. I ordered some in just to make sure it was what I thought it was and to make sure that I liked it. So I'll be having it, and I will message you through Telegram and through our text service when it comes so you don't miss out. And I'm not telling you where I found it. It was too hard to find. And it's going to be one of my things till everybody else figures it out. Okay. I know that's mean. I tell you guys everything, but I gotta have something I can drive you to the website for, right? Something to make you go see what all I got. Okay, so there, I stuck 3 in. Let's see, and I'm gonna fill it in. I don't know if I love it yet or not either, so just give me a minute. Now listen, if you guys are color people, like I bought these millinery flowers, like how cute to add color in there. But you know, I'm not a super color. So, oh, here's some old, oh, I should show you the box Tara sent from me. Oh, good. Well, as soon as it comes, I'll let you know. Okay, we got one more interruption. We have one more interruption, but it might be just what I'm looking for. Hang on. Tara sent me well, I ordered some tins from her to make, so I'm all done doing this. With you guys. I'm going to do the other eggs, but I won't bother you guys with them. And I'll show you a picture when I'm all done. But let me grab this box from Tara because she put some stuff in here that I wanted to show you guys. And I've been dying to rip this thing open, like officially. And I was waiting because I wanted you guys to see. So here we go. Oh, my carrot tore the paper. Oh, well, I'll just glue it down to the, I see that. This paper's really brittle. It may not work. Oops. See there, I just lost it. Oh, well. It's all right. It's vintage, right? No, I can't stand that. I'll have to rewrap it. So I'm not going to glue anything in. I'll have to do another one. And I may just get my soft brown shipping paper. It's just over at the other house in the basement in my old creating space. So I thought I would try that because I love the idea of that, but it's not going to work. So, but we'll still finish it out like it's not ripped, okay? So, okay, let me show you guys. So she sent this little bag. So when you're vintage shopping, like when you're antique shopping at a show, you don't want to carry anything. So this is like a place just to put your money. You don't need any excess baggage because you're carrying so much crap. So this will be a great little shopping bag. And another one that I think I'm going to add some bling to. I love my little Totally Dazzled gun. You guys, yeah, go to the top of my page in my link tree and look up Totally Dazzled. It'll take you right there. And then so when I got the box, I opened it. I said, I got your box. I don't have any lives coming up, but I want to wait and do it for a live. So I thanked her for the bags and the t-shirt. And she said, it's not a t-shirt. It's an apron. So I have a Sweetwater trading apron. So it's a great little page. She's a very good friend, an online friend that I found. And we text all the time and all that. And then she sent me a bag too. So she's got all of these things with her logo on them. And then I ordered this little bunny that she had. And I ordered one for Julie too. So I thought those would be great in our little diorama little things. And I could even pop him in this basket that we made on craft night. I could even stick, he's like the perfect size. See? So I could even stick him in there. I'll play with it before I take a picture of it. Here's what I was remembering. She said she gave me a little surprise, and here is some vintage lace and some millinery flowers. She knows I'm always looking for those. So maybe we can use those in this display. In this, whoops, I'm showing you the back. No, I'm not. Am I? Yeah, I was. There's the front. It's beaded. Ah, it's beaded. Oh, I love it. Okay, so she sent those. Then she sent me some little seed pearls, and then a little thing of tassel, stained tassel. It could be old. I don't know if she stained it or not. I didn't ask her because I didn't officially look at all this. I thought it was just stringing, but it's actually fringe. You can get fringe at Hobby Lobby, you guys, and tea stain it or spray it with your spray. I have this spray linked in my Amazon store in the craft supplies. It's the best. Or you can use your Tim Holtz. I like that the best. Here's my little sample of the moss that she sent me to see if this was the same thing, and it is. I bought this coffee can from her for Christmas makeover. I know it's rough, but when I get done, you know I don't do blues, but she showed that can, and I'm like, I have to have that can. So I will snow this out at Christmas and bring the snow down where the label is missing, and I'll follow all of those tears with snow. And then I want to leave the tree front, but I'm going to decorate it both sides so that you could leave it out like winter, Christmas, or, you know, whatever. But I love it. I think it's awesome for your kitchen. You could put this up, you know, up on your cabinet. I love it. And then there was a pepper. You know how I love doing the tins. Her tins were larger. So she just has a booth. It's Sweetwater Trading. She has a booth, and she tours people through her booth sometimes. So I bought these also for Christmas decorating because look at the surface that I have to add. Because some of these, the smaller tins, by the time you add the tree and, you know, a couple of trees or whatever, you run out of room. So I kind of like the idea of having nice big surfaces to work with. And then for Easter, she said, you need to do the crescent. We don't have crescent spices around here, but she said these make the best Easter bases. So I'm going to do an Easter, I'll do a couple of Easter tins with you guys. There's one, and here's the other one. It's a Jack Sprat. We don't have Jack Sprat around here either. We look at tins all the time because when I say we, my friend Julie and I, we do a lot of shopping together. And we have a lot of tins, but nothing like this for Easter. Nothing like this. So I can see them right there, and I don't have anything like this. So that's what I got from Tara. Let's see, she bought one of each of these too, the Jack Sprat and the Crescent. We both bought those, so we can do those on a craft night, maybe in the group, or we'll see. But anyway, I wanted to open this because I knew she put some old flowers in there. So this could be perfect. Okay. All right, this is my seam binding. Might be cute to put a little, let's just see about this. Make a teeny weeny, oh my gosh, this is, no, she doesn't. She just shares, she doesn't do crafty lives or anything. She just shares things that she makes and walks through her booths. And she's very new. She's very new at this. I've been encouraging her to go live. She just recently, I told her what stand I use and what lights I use. And she's working on trying to figure out how to do shipping. So she's getting my scale. And I told her about Pirate Ship and how it discounts because her shipping gets expensive. And I said, no, you need to get Pirate Ship because it's discounted for you guys. And even though it still seems like a lot, trust me, it's discounted big time. So, okay, I was thinking, yeah, what if you put a little bow somewhere down the side, and then we'll put a tiny little pop of color, like a bow right there, maybe? I don't know. And then let's add her flowers in here. I love this one with the little jewels. It's like padded. So cute. Okay, so let's do that. I stuck it right to the carrot. I'm not sticking anything to the, well, I stuck this, but I can pop that off. I will, but I think I'm going to make another cone because my cone is disintegrating. It's kind of falling apart. It's an old book page, and I thought I might be able to make it work. And maybe it's okay. Maybe I'll just hang some moss out of that little rip and go with it. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that's okay. Regular moss will work fine, you guys. Don't feel like you can, oh, now I gotta buy that. No, no, no. Regular moss is fine. It's just exciting to me because it's something new that I've never seen before. And I've done so many flower arrangements. Oh, Pope. My carrot's in backwards. My bow's over here. Let me re-glue that. I glued it to the back side of my carrot. Yeah, it's great. She's been using it a lot, and I finally asked her about it. She's like, I said, would you mind sharing where you found it? She said, I got it at an antique show. I can't, or an auction or something. It was in a box. She's like, I wish I knew. So then we went detectiving together, and like I said, now it needs to go up a little bit. I am going to tack it down. You're right. Whoever said that. Even if I have to tear it out of this paper, it'll be on the back. It's just a little dot. I need to keep it from moving around. Okay, and I think, oh, here's another flower I can use. Let's see. It's too flat. Oops, I dropped a leaf. Oh, no, I didn't. See, I thought that was a leaf. It's a piece of my ribbon. Nope, that one's too pretty, and I'm going to memorize it. But here's mine that I found. Little corsages, but they're too big. That's too big. Oh, I bet I can get one out of here, though. Or is it too white? No, it's not too white because my bunny's pretty white. Okay. Yeah, and these little pods are white. So that's good. It's not sticking on anything, but we'll see. Okay, and then I love that curly, but I can't use it curly. Let's see, I can stick this little rose in here. Okay, Allie. I'll send a notification out so you'll all know. I haven't officially pushed the button yet to order it, and then it'll take time to process. I've got to go through the application process as a wholesaler to be able to carry it, but I mean, that's all fine. I just haven't completed my end of it yet, but I will. I just ordered as a customer to see, but I want to be able to sell. So now that I know I found it and love it and all that, and she and I are both going to be able to offer it to you guys, so that'll be great. All right, so here's our little flower basket. I got a carrot in there, and he is going to be giving it to her. So let's see how he wants to hold this. Let's see how she's setting. Oh my God. See how my little, well, you can't tell, but my workspace is getting smaller and smaller. Okay, so she's looking at him. So yeah, he wants to hold it this way because she's looking that way. Because what I'm saying is I can't put her over here. That makes her look like she's mad at him. I want her to look at him. So we're going to go like this. And I'm just going to I'm going to put some hot glue on his kneecap right there. We're going to cuddle it in right there. And then if I decide to change it, it's just paper. I can change that part out pretty easily. So I'm pressing that into the glue there. And then I'm wondering, do I want to put a little bit of glue at the bottom maybe, just so it's not so stressed on that. Well, we'll let it hang there for now. But I think I need to put another spot. So all the weights, I'll just do it. We're just going to put it right there on your toe. This is going to hurt. Ouchie. Not hot. Okay, now I have one more little thing. So did I not? I really didn't put too much color in there. So I'm just going to look through. Here's a little beigey. Oh, here. Oh, this is even better unless it's too big. Look at this. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so let's cut one of these off. And I was thinking for the middle of the bow. Let's glue that down. You know, it's all of the little details that make it extra. You know, sometimes the project's nice and great and all that, but the more you love on it, the better it gets. We've learned that with our tins, with our Santa, like all of our projects, really. As we unpack every year, we tweak our things that we made the year before because we feel like we're better than that this year than we were last year. And it's funny, we're both doing it. We're both tweaking our things that we thought were like, I thought this was so great when I made it. And then, like, what was I thinking? Like, I showed you guys at Christmas time, remember when I showed you like the backs of all of my tins were just nothing? So now I'm like doing my tins all the way around, and I don't know. Okay, let's see if we can. Oh, look. This little white one's kind of hanging. I might have to glue that down. Okay, guys. There we go. There we go. Boy, did they not come a long way. So they're going to sit on my mantle on one end. I'll probably put him up on something so he's just offset a little bit. I don't like that they're the exact same size. I feel like he needs to be a little bit higher. And then this one here will set on the other side of the mantle. Whoops, that much, no. Oops, I dropped an egg. This one's gonna set on the other side of the mantle, so I do know that too. But besides that, I don't know where else the mantle's going. But I got this much figured out. So anyway, you guys, wow. If you ever wanted to send one out to your friends, this is a good one because there's all sorts of stuff. And if they think you're crazy that you liked the pot, maybe they'll love the carrots, or maybe they'll love the eggs, or the bunnies, or these bunnies, or the basket, or there's got to be something in all of this that we've done that everybody's going to like, all of your creative friends. So I never ask very often for you guys to put maybe put your friend's name in here in the comments so that she can see it rather than, you know, sharing it to everybody on your page or whatever. You could just type a friend's name to make sure you zero in on her, that she sees it. That's kind of a cool way to go. I've only learned that because of some of the some of the pictures that I posted have been shared so much, and it seems like the little blue highlighted friends' names at the bottom in the comments. So I'm like, that's the way to go. There you go. So hopefully Joy will see it, Connie. I don't know. If it highlights blue, you'll know you linked her. I don't know if you have to put @ and then her name. I'm not sure. But anyway, whatever. I just appreciate your help. I don't ask for it very often. So just when I feel like we might have done a good job here. So anyway, there you go. Grab yourself these bunnies while they're still at Hobby Lobby. Do not wait. At the bottom there is where you can, is it an arrow? Or does it say share? I don't know. Or you can just type your friend's name in there, like Stephanie did for Linda. I think you put @ and then the person's name. And when we're off of here, if it highlights blue, it worked. I don't know. Maybe you guys doing stuff that I don't even know is going to work. I promise I'm not cheating trying to get comments. I really am trying to get it to the friends, right? I'm trying to get it to your people. So anyway, that's all I have. Thank you for watching, you guys. See my necklace turned around. So now you can see my old button. But it's really supposed to be a bunny in honor of Easter and all that. So, okay, you guys, have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Linda. You guys have a great weekend, and thank you for hanging out with me. Oh, my gosh, 84 people. I never look at that number. It always makes me nervous. So, I'm surprised there's 80. Is that 84, or am I just being silly? Let me see. Yeah, 84. Hi, 84 friends. Thank you for watching me. You guys are awesome. So you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you when I, first of all, get this all cleaned up, and second of all, have another idea. But if I had 290, are you freaking kidding me? What? No way. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Linda. You're just blowing me up. Roseanne, that sounds... Wow. Wow, you guys. How fun to be here with all of us. So you guys have a great weekend. I will see you when I have another great idea. If not, then I'll see you on Monday for sure at 5 o'clock Eastern to do our Valentine hearts. And pray for me that the bigger heart comes in from Amazon in time. It'll probably come while I'm doing my video. That would be okay. Julie could grab it for me. So don't faint. I know, that's what can you see? I'm like kind of getting, I gotta go. Oh, there my necklace turned again. All right, you guys have a great day. I'll see ya. Bye.